Alright, so it's me again with the VCR thing, so doing another VCR video.
I'm right behind him.
Yeah, he is here.
Hey guys. I'm staying here for 2 days, by the way. This is the first night.
Yeah, and we're going to, we're doing a bunch of VCR videos, and now this is one of them. And so this is one of the VCRs that he brought me. So this is a Daytron VCR with a Daewoo mechanism. You see here he printed it on a P-Touch machine and wrote it here. So Daytron with a Daewoo mechanism. I'll show you the front. And even the model number is written here on the front. VCR-32DAU. And so there's my Magnasonic on top, and the reason why it's here is because I want to compare this one with this one, because it has the same mechanism, and since I have this one, I'm going to get rid of this one.
Yeah, the whole story behind this is because I heard this Magnasonic VCR has a bad capstan motor, which is pretty rare in a VCR. So I decided to give my Daytron to him, and I think the bottom side is more interesting on my Daytron more than the his Magnasonic. So wait, what did I say? My Daytron? Oh no, it's his now.
Yeah, and we are going to compare those in this video.
Oh, and guys, by the way, you will guess what we're going to be doing with the Magnasonic later.
Yeah, we're going to probably smash it.
We're definitely smashing it. We're not probably, but definitely.
Yeah.
Wait till you see how well I can smash a VCR. You just need a lot of strength. Oh, I'm going to go aggressive on that one.
So I will insert this tape and let you hear the mechanism. And I'll turn on the TV to let you see that the video is working perfectly. This is again the same recording as you have seen in my other videos. This is Super Mario All-Stars.
Do you have any other like VHS tapes besides Mario recordings?
I have others, but not a lot.
Maybe you should use a different one for your next review.
Yeah, maybe. And now pose. Of course the picture on the pose is not really beautiful because it's just a two-head VCR, so this is what it looks like. And it also has slow motion, which of course is isn't that great too, because it's a two-head, you know.
I prefer the slow motion on your Betamax, man.
Yeah, the Betamax. At least the slow motion works pretty well. Some VCRs do it slower. I don't know if the speed is adjustable, but I don't think it is. There's this little door that opens. And there are buttons to program the clock. See, right now I'm setting the clock. I don't know what time it is, but I'm not going to set it. Pointless.
Yeah, it's pretty irrelevant right now. Just a clock for your VCR.
Counter reset button. And you also have counter memory. See, with the counter memory function, it stopped at 0. And you could see that this one is working perfectly. And now the Magnasonic. I will put the tape and just switch the AV in the AV output.
Let me help you with that. Let me give you a hand.
Okay.
Video out. Video out.
The mechanism actually sounds quite different, and this is one of the issues that it has. Listen, the capstan motor is noisy. and the video actually works. It doesn't look as bad as the last time I've tested it. It might depend on the recording, but you see the video, but it has line and it's a little unsteady, so it has some little trouble. So you cannot adjust the tracking on this one.
Wow, a VCR is recording message. What VCR did you record that on?
Oh, that's because I was recording on a VHS tape coming from my Sony EVS 2000, so I pressed the button while it was recording, and the high-end VCR displayed that.
Oh, okay.
So it actually does work, but just has some video problems. So who wants to keep that anyway? It's kind of pointless to keep.
I'll kill it.
So it deserves to be smashed with an axe.
Do you have a sledgehammer too?
No.
Okay, I'll use an axe. I'll axe this motherfucker.
And some troubles that this Magnasonic sometimes has too is sometimes it will eat the tape. But if you press fast forward after it unloaded it, it will not eat it. It had some mode switch problems, but it mostly got fixed after I've actually no, I did not fix the mode switch on this one. Just I've replaced the belts. That's what I did on it.
All the belts have been replaced on the Daytron as well.
Alright, so right now I will open these two VCRs. Alright, now I have the two VCRs open, and so we can see the inside, and you can see the size of the VCRs is a little different. The Daytron is a little bigger. So yeah, the size, and you see it's the same mechanism, and it has many differences. Like the circuit board is not the same at all. It's not placed the same place at the same location at all. Like this one is kind of mounted on the top, and this one on the bottom, but there's another one which is on top here. The power supply looks a little similar. And besides that, the mechanism is pretty much all the same, and I'm guessing this one is older. And it's actually just different that I noticed, like the material used for the chassis. Like this one does not use the same material. Like see here, you can tell this is aluminum die-cast. This material here, this one does not have that at all. So kind of some difference you can see. Motor is here is like on a separate metal plate, and below there there's an aluminum die-cast metal plate, and this one is all the same chassis. You can see there's no separate plate that the loading motor is mounted on, and so that's one difference. And besides that, loading motor here is at the same place, the cassette carriage motor. And we will insert the tape. So the capstan motor is not noisy. Yeah, it's working better than this one, and so who needs to keep this one when you have this one?
No one, because it's so irrelevant. Keep the one I gave you.
Yeah, no one wants a broken VCR. So like these VHS VCRs, it's a basic VCR. This has no value at all, and no one will think it's worth repairing. Not like it was a rare VCR. So this one, it kind of waits a little bit when you press eject.
I've also greased the gears in this VCR as well.
Okay, that's good. I never do that because it's kind of pointless. I've never had to do it.
Smoother operation. That's what it's for.
Oh, okay, but I don't see the point of doing it if there's not like a non-noticeable issue. So you see when I press eject, the tape goes backwards a little bit before ejecting. And this one doesn't do it. It ejects instantly. End of turns, but it instantly ejects. Kinda running faster. Now we will press play. The sound that it makes is a little different. It's pretty different.
Oh no!
So this, I think it's a mode switch problem. So just press fast forward and
okay, it's doing some weird things.
yeah, some weird things like a problem with the idler.
Yeah, like I said, the idle tire is pretty hard. I felt it.
Yeah. So this deserves nothing but to get smashed.
Yeah, it's gonna die.
And I've had this VCR for 6 years now. So I bought it at Value Village in June 2013. So 6 years ago. And at this time, it was like my earlier days of VCR collecting. I did not know the VCR king yet. So when I got this VCR, I never thought that 6 years later I will be like at my place with the same VCR with someone from a different country who came to visit me, and so this is awesome.
Yeah, and he's gonna destroy it, which is me. Haha.
We see the loading again.
I've also cleaned the mode switch on the Daytron.
Okay.
My goal is to make VCRs last as long as possible, especially the ones I'm giving you.
And so it's great to have this VCR fully working. So I thank him, the VCR king, for giving me all these VCRs.
And shout out to Mr. Magnasonic on my channel for letting me come into his basement and let me look at all his VCRs and all that.
Yeah, look at this. He's never seen that many VCRs at the same time.
Yeah, this is like a huge thrift store or flea market or something. If he actually sold all these VCRs, he'd be making a lot of money for sure. Especially that Sony Betamax right there, if he sold that. But he's not gonna anytime soon.
Yeah, none of the VCRs are for sale. Well, except the ones that I'm getting rid of. There's this one, for example, is for sale.
Yeah,
sharp.
But he's getting rid of them locally, so it's not on eBay or anything. Maybe you should. I suggest just ship from. You use eBay or something. You might get more money and more attention.
Yeah, I already tried to put a basic VCR for sale on eBay, but no one bought it.
You know the Radio Shack. Remember that high-end cassette recorder I reviewed on my channel?
Yeah.
I sold that. I shipped it all the way to Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I made $20.
Well, that's interesting. The only thing I've sold on eBay so far is my my other K deck. So I could buy this one. I sold the other one I had.
Yeah, later on I have to look at that K deck personally.
Yeah, the K deck.
The few VCRs I want to test here besides the ones I'm getting, like.
Alright, now enough of that. We will see the bottom side of these two VCRs and compare it. And also this one I've already compared it with my my Sanyo VCR, which is stored here. So here's the Sanyo that I'm talking about. Has a similar mechanism to this Daewoo, and I've already compared it. So now the bottom side of the VCR. So this is the Magnasonic, and this is the Daytron, and you can see what I was talking about earlier. Like you can see the chassis with the metal that it's made of, and here it doesn't look the same at all. So it uses a different material for the chassis, which is pretty interesting. And this one seems to be older. So this one is from 1991, and this one is from probably I'm guessing 89. That would make sense. And so what we can the difference we can tell, you see this pulley, smaller here and bigger here. So kind of interesting to see the difference between the same mechanism, but from like a few years of difference. So, that's pretty nice. They both use a Sony capstan motor.
I don't know what this one does.
And here you have a sliding mode switch.
That's already clean.
And my other VCRs that I've compared to this one, which have a similar mechanism, they also have a sliding mode switch like this. So there's that Sanyo I was talking about. There was the Panasonic mechanism, like show you this one here,
great.
the phone. And so this Panasonic, I have compared it. I also have a Philips and a Magnavox top loader. And pretty cool. This mode switch will need to be cleaned.
It's not gonna be relevant.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get rid of that belt right there after you smash it, because it doesn't look too good. For you.
Very interesting. So this is very like in the video that I've compared the Panasonic mechanism, very similar to the Panasonic, just the Panasonic has the motor located here instead of here. That's the main difference. Let's see that again. And you can see the tape has no tab, and it does not start playing automatically. So unlike the Magnasonic, which you saw, it started playing automatically. So kind of odd that they do that. And now that's pretty much it for this VCR comparison. And now we are going to smash this Magnasonic.
Awesome, let's do this. Okay, let me get my camera ready.